Hi, dear listeners. Welcome to our Simple English Learning Podcast. Today, we have a fun conversation about seafood versus vegetables. Joining us are three friends, Emily, Sarah, and Jack. We'll discuss the benefits and tastes of both. This is a great way to improve your listening skills while learning new words. So, let's get started. I am Emily.
And I am Sarah.
And me, Jack. Let's start it.
I love seafood because it is very tasty and healthy. Fish is full of good stuff like vitamins. When I eat fish, I feel strong and full of energy. What do you think, Jack?
I like seafood too, but I also enjoy eating vegetables. Vegetables are very good for you. They help you stay healthy. When I eat veggies, I know I am doing something good for my body. Sarah, do you agree?
Yes, I do, Jack. Vegetables are important for our health. They are full of vitamins and minerals. I eat vegetables every day. They make me feel strong. But I also enjoy seafood sometimes. It's a nice change.
Do you think eating only vegetables is enough, Sarah? I think seafood gives us some things that vegetables can't. For example, seafood has omega-3, which is good for our brain and heart. What do you think, Jack?
That's a good point, Emily. Omega-3 is very important. But I still think that a diet full of vegetables can be just as good. You can find omega-3 in some seeds and nuts. What about you, Sarah?
I think it's best to have both. A mix of seafood and vegetables gives you all the good stuff you need. I like to have seafood for dinner and vegetables for lunch. It keeps my meals exciting and healthy.
What is your favorite seafood dish, Jack? I love grilled salmon. It is tasty and easy to make. I also like shrimp. They are small but full of flavor. What do you think, Sarah?
I really enjoy shrimp too. They are fun to eat and go well with many dishes. I also like crab. It's a bit harder to eat, but it is worth the effort. How about you, Sarah? Do you have a favorite?
I like fish tacos. They are simple to make and taste great. I use fresh fish, some spices, and a lot of vegetables. It's a perfect mix of flavors. I also enjoy seafood pasta. It's rich and filling. Do you think seafood is better than vegetables, or do you think they are equally important for a healthy diet? Share your thoughts with us.
Some people don't like seafood because of the smell. But I think if it is cooked well, the smell is not a problem. Fresh seafood smells like the ocean. What do you think, Jack?
I understand why some people might not like the smell, but I think it's something you get used to. Fresh seafood smells good to me, and when you cook it with the right spices, it smells amazing.
I agree with both of you. The smell can be strong, but fresh seafood has a nice, clean smell. And when you add herbs and spices, it smells even better. It makes me hungry just thinking about it.
Do you think vegetables have any smell that people might not like? I know some people don't like the smell of cabbage when it's cooking. But I think most vegetables smell nice and fresh.
Some vegetables, like onions, have a strong smell, but it's a good smell. It adds flavor to food. I think vegetables usually smell good when they are cooked. They make the kitchen smell fresh.
I think the smell of vegetables depends on how you cook them. Steamed vegetables smell light and fresh. But if you roast them with garlic and herbs, they can smell rich and delicious. Both ways are great. Question: do you prefer the smell of cooking seafood or vegetables? Which one makes you feel hungrier when you walk into the kitchen?
Another thing I like about seafood is how quick it is to cook. You don't need to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. Fish cooks in just a few minutes. It's perfect for a busy day. What do you think, Jack?
That's true, Emily. Seafood is very quick to cook, and it's great when you don't have a lot of time. But I also think that vegetables can be fast too. You can eat them raw or quickly steam them. What do you think? Sarah?
I think both seafood and vegetables are easy to cook. You can make a quick meal with either one. Sometimes I mix them together, like in a stir fry. It's fast and healthy. I like that kind of meal.
Do you ever eat vegetables raw, Jack? I like to have raw carrots and cucumbers as a snack. They are crunchy and refreshing, but I usually cook my seafood. Raw fish is not something I enjoy.
I eat raw vegetables all the time. They are easy and healthy. I think they taste great with a little bit of dip, but like you, I prefer my seafood cooked. I'm not a fan of sushi, but I know some people love it. What about you, Sarah?
I enjoy raw vegetables too, but I also like sushi. It's a nice way to eat fish. But I know it's not for everyone. Raw vegetables are a great snack, and they are full of vitamins. They are good for keeping you healthy. Question: do you prefer your vegetables raw or cooked? And when it comes to seafood, do you like it better raw, like in sushi, or cooked?
I think I prefer cooked seafood and raw vegetables. It's a good balance for me. Cooked seafood is soft and full of flavor, while raw vegetables are crunchy and fresh. What about you, Jack?
I'm the same. Cooked seafood is more enjoyable for me, and raw vegetables are easy to eat anytime. It's a healthy way to enjoy both. Do you have a favorite way to cook vegetables, Sarah?
I love roasting vegetables. When you roast them, they become sweet and soft. I add a little olive oil and some herbs. It's simple but so tasty. Roasting brings out the best flavors in vegetables.
That sounds delicious, Sarah. I like roasting vegetables too. They get a nice golden color, and the taste is amazing. I often roast carrots, potatoes, and peppers. It makes them taste sweeter. What do you think, Jack?
Roasting is great. I also like steaming vegetables because it keeps them fresh and crunchy. It's a quick way to cook them, and it keeps all the good nutrients inside. Do you steam your vegetables, Sarah?
Yes, I do. Steaming is my go-to method when I want to keep things simple and healthy. It's quick, and you can really taste the natural flavor of the vegetables. Plus, it's easy to clean up afterward. Question: how do you prefer to cook your vegetables? Do you like them roasted, steamed, or perhaps grilled? What method do you think brings out the best flavor?
When it comes to seafood, I like to grill it. Grilled fish has a smoky flavor that I love. It's also a healthy way to cook because you don't need much oil. What do you think, Jack?
Grilling seafood is a good choice. The smoky flavor really adds something special. I also like baking fish. It's easy to do, and you can add different herbs and spices. It comes out tender and flavorful. How about you, Sarah?
I agree, Jack. Baking fish is one of my favorite methods. You can wrap it in foil with some lemon and herbs. It stays moist and delicious. Grilling is great too, especially in the summer when you can cook outside.
Do you ever cook vegetables and seafood together, Jack? I sometimes make a stir fry with both. It's a quick and healthy meal. You get the best of both worlds. It's one of my favorite dinners.
Yes, I do that too. Stir-frying is a great way to mix vegetables and seafood. You can add all kinds of spices and sauces to make it taste different each time. It's a simple and flexible dish. What do you think, Sarah?
I love stir-frying. It's fast, and you can use whatever you have in the fridge. It's a good way to eat more vegetables and seafood. I often add garlic and ginger for extra flavor. It's one of my go-to meals. Question: do you enjoy combining seafood and vegetables in your meals? If so, what is your favorite dish to make with both? Do you prefer them together or separately?
I think eating a variety of foods is the key to staying healthy. Mixing seafood and vegetables gives you all the nutrients you need. It's important to eat different foods to keep your body strong. What do you think, Jack?
I agree, Emily. A balanced diet is very important. By eating both seafood and vegetables, you get a good mix of vitamins, minerals, and other nutrients. It helps you feel good and stay active. How about you, Sarah?
Absolutely, balance is key. Eating a variety of foods keeps your meals interesting and ensures you get everything your body needs. I try to include both seafood and vegetables in my diet as much as possible.
What do you think about people who don't eat seafood, Jack? Some people are vegetarian and get all their nutrients from plants. I think it's possible, but it's important to know what you're doing.
That's a good point, Emily. Vegetarians need to be careful to get enough protein and omega-3 south from other sources. But with the right diet, it's definitely possible to stay healthy without seafood. What's your opinion, Sarah?
I think it's all about choice. Some people don't like seafood or have allergies, so they need to find other ways to stay healthy. There are many plant-based options that can provide the same nutrients. Question: do you think it's possible to stay healthy without eating seafood, or do you think seafood is an essential part of a balanced diet? Share your thoughts with us. I think the key is to listen to your body. Everyone is different, and what works for one person might not work for another. It's important to find a diet that makes you feel good and gives you energy. What do you think, Jack?
That's very true, Emily. Our bodies tell us what we need, and it's important to pay attention. Some people thrive on seafood, while others do better with just vegetables. The key is to eat a variety of foods and see what works best.
I think that covers a lot about seafood and vegetables. Both are important for a healthy diet, and it's great to enjoy a mix of both. Thank you, Jack and Sarah, for sharing your thoughts today.
Thank you, Emily. It was a great conversation. I hope our listeners found it helpful and are inspired to try new things in their meals.
Yes, it was a lot of fun. Remember, everyone, the key is to enjoy your food and make choices that are good for both you and the planet.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in, dear listeners. We hope you enjoyed this discussion about seafood and vegetables. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more simple English learning podcasts. Keep exploring new foods and keep learning English.